Hello, welcome to Rose Movie Recap Channel. This drama is about boy named Aoi. He is a janitor of a university. He doesn't speak after an accident happened to him. One day, while he's working at the rooftop, he encounters an unexpected situation. A college student named Mika, who has recently lost her sight due to a car accident, comes to the rooftop to take her life. She can't accept her current situation as she is a musician, but has difficulty playing now because of losing her eyesight. She is a very talented pianist who wants to perform on stage, but now her professors advise her to become a teacher instead of having the dream to perform on stage. Aoi notices her and realizes what she wants to do. He doesn't hesitate to jump down and rush to her to save her. She tries to resist and do what she wants to do, but he manages to pull her back and save her. He notices that she can't see, and her tears make him very emotional too. School staff come to take her down. As she leaves, her bell is dropped from her bag. When she leaves, he starts looking around and sees it. He picks it up as it is very interesting for him. He goes back to his place and starts playing with it as its sound is very enjoyable for him. Aoi has a couple of friends, but he isn't a very social person. The university is shown where he works there. This is the same university that the girl he met before, Mika, is also attending. During one of their lectures, her classmates approach her asking if she needs any kind of help or anything that they can do for her. Instead of getting happy, Mika gets angry and tells them that they might be very happy now, as their biggest rival is out and won't compete with them for the live show. She refuses their help and says that she can take care of herself and doesn't need anyone's help. Aoi is really good at martial arts and spends his free time taking classes, where it is shown that he is very talented at it. In the university, Mika has found an old building where no classes are held there, and there is a piano there, which she often goes there to play it. The reason is that she can feel comfortable there as no one is watching her or knows that there is a piano there. One day, when she is there playing piano, Aoi is near that building trimming the trees. He notices her and goes close to the building to look inside from the window. He enjoys the sound of the piano, and watching her playing it makes him smile too. As she is playing piano, her hand starts shaking and hurting a lot, which is the effects of the accident. She starts crying as she was playing piano beautifully, but can't play anymore. She packs her stuff to leave as she is angry and sad at the same time. While she is leaving, she falls down. Aoi doesn't hesitate and rushes inside to help her. However, Mika gets scared thinking that person wants to harm her or get close to her. Aoi helps her and doesn't get close to her. He gets slowly interested in her and wants to be by her side. The other day that he goes to work by bicycle, he notices Mika, whose mother is telling her to take a break in her studies and rest as her eye surgery date is close, which there is a chance that she might see again, but Mika wants to continue her journey even in her current state. Aoi keeps following her and clears her path so she won't have any difficulty on her way, but he is following her silently. He follows her all the way to the building to make sure she reaches there safely. However, the door is locked this time and she can't get in. He runs really fast to get the keys for her. He manages to get there on time and opens the door. He can't call her to come back, so he takes out the bell which he picked up last time and rings it so she would hear it. She hears the sound and turns around. She follows the sound and goes inside. She realizes that person is the same person who helped her before. She starts playing and her hand starts hurting again. Aoi is watching her, and when she gets out while crying, he again helps her. This time, Mika introduces herself to him and asks his name. She first thinks that he is ignoring her by not telling her his name. She reaches out her hand and asks him to tap on her hand once for yes and twice for no. She asks him if he is a piano student. He lies and taps once, meaning yes. She then asks him to write his name's letters on her hand palm. He doesn't want to do it with his fingers and tries to do it with a pen, thinking that his hands are dirty. However, she asks him to do it with his finger so she would understand the letters better. He cleans his hands with his clothes and starts writing the letters on her hand. She gets to know his name and calls him by his name, Aoi. Aoi is really happy as he has gotten closer to her. She asks him to play piano for her once, so she would hear him playing. One day, when she gets out of her class, it is very crowded, where she gets confused to where to go and gets lost in the crowd. Suddenly, a bell's ringing is heard, where she turns around when she hears that sound among the other noises. It is Aoi again coming there to help her. She knows that he is Aoi and follows the sound of the bell. One day, Yuma, who also attends that university, accidentally finds that building and becomes interested and goes inside. He finds the piano and starts playing it. He is a very talented pianist who puts his heart and soul into playing. Aoi is also standing outside and watching him playing. He's very amazed by Yuma's skills. When he is done playing, Aoi goes inside and starts applauding for him. Yuma ignores him. Aoi has a plan. He asks Yuma to play piano for someone, and he will pay him money. He ignores Aoi, telling him that he doesn't need his money. It is shown that Yuma gambles and loses all his money there. When he goes outside, he meets Aoi, whose house is near that location. He again offers him money in exchange for playing piano for him. Yuma accepts it this time as he has lost all his money. The next day, he is waiting for him in front of the building for Yuma. His plan is to let Yuma play piano for Mika and not talk at all like usual, and Mika would think that Aoi is actually playing it. He heard how good Yuma is in playing piano, so he wants Mika to get inspired and increase her hopes for her future career. He goes inside and rings the bell as a sign that he is Aoi. He starts playing for her, and she actually enjoys it a lot. After that, Yuma leaves. Mika thanks Aoi and says that she enjoyed a lot. She asks him if he can play again for another time. She reaches out her hand, and he taps once, meaning yes. Aoi doesn't have money, so he asks his friends for extra part-time jobs so he can work at night to earn money in order to give it to Yuma to play for Mika, as he saw how happy she was after that session. One of his friend's father wants help at his work. Aoi now works both in the morning and at night and puts all his effort to earn more money. The cycle continues where he gives money to Yuma, and he plays for Mika, where she thinks that Aoi is playing for her. He gets very tired as he can't get any sleep, but no matter what, he stands outside the building watching her when she is in the building. He is very dedicated to help her in any way possible, so she can reach her dreams. One day, he is very tired and sleeps more. He suddenly wakes up, realizing that he is late. He quickly wakes up and goes to the university. Mika is there trying to play piano, where her hand is hurting again. Suddenly, Yuma comes there and starts playing with one hand. She joins him with her other hand, and they start playing together. She is very happy as they are playing with all their passion. Aoi arrives there while they are playing and sees how happy she is with Yuma and actually smiles. He thinks that he can't be any help for her now and leaves. One day, Aoi's friend sees him giving money to Yuma, and he thinks that Yuma is forcing him to give him money because his friend doesn't know about Mika. Every day, Aoi accompanies Mika to university, but now she actually knows that he is with her and grabs from his shirt. They are sitting side by side when she suddenly grabs his hand and says that these hands are blessed as they have saved her many times, so she is very thankful to them. However, these words hit hard for him. After hearing this, he remembers his past. When he was a high school student, a group attacked them. They got into a fight, and a boy attacked his friend, so Aoi tried to protect him. That boy stabbed Aoi's throat with a knife, which this was the cause that he can't speak anymore. He then takes out the knife and stabs the boy, but he passed away, so Aoi went to jail for this. He still feels guilty about this and can't forget what he did before. He goes to that building alone and wants to try playing piano because the sound of it makes him happy. As he is playing, he starts smiling. Yuma comes there and asks him why he is working so hard to earn more money and giving him so much money to play for her. Aoi says that Mika has a dream where he doesn't have any dream, so he wants to help her achieve her dreams. Yuma has become closer to them, so he offers them to go on a trip together. Yuma introduces himself to Mika as Aoi's friend. They all go there together to spend time with each other. As they arrive to the house that they are supposed to stay there, The door is locked. They call, but no one answers. Aoi says that he will go to the owner's house to get the key. He runs to get there. Yuma suddenly finds a door which is open, so both of them go inside. Mika is worried about Aoi. Yuma says that there is a piano here. Mika asks him if he was the one playing the piano for her because she realized the person playing the piano is not Aoi. But she didn't want to tell him, so Aoi wouldn't get upset. She asks him to not tell Aoi that she knows about the truth because she doesn't want to make him upset. She actually cares a lot about him and doesn't want to hurt him anyway. She realizes when it's Aoi by her side and when it's someone else. However, Yuma has developed feelings for her and gets close to her. Aoi brings the key and comes inside. At that moment, Yuma forcefully kisses Mika, but she pushes him away. Aoi thinks that there is something between them. He gets very sad because he has feelings for Aoi. After this, he quickly goes outside. Mika realizes that he is there and goes after him even though it is raining. She doesn't hesitate to follow him. No matter how much she calls him, he doesn't look back and leaves the place. She is very sad that Aoi misunderstood the situation and left. Aoi leaves to be able to express his sadness by crying outside. And this is his first time crying out loud, because he believes that he has just lost his loved one to another boy without knowing the actual truth. When Mika is at the university, Yuma visits her by giving her the bell that fell off from Aoi's pocket. She first thinks he's Aoi from the sound of the bell, but when she gets closer to him, she realizes that he is Yuma. He apologizes for what happened the other day. As they are talking, a group comes and kidnaps both of them by forcing them to get into a van. Aoi's friend tells him that he took care of the matter as the other day. He saw Aoi giving money to a boy, so he told a gang who is not in good terms with Yuma to give him a lesson, so he won't ask Aoi to give him money. Aoi gets really angry because Yuma never forced him to give him money. He rushes to go save him and gets worried that something might happen to him. Yuma is shown where they have hit him several times, and the man who has grudge against him hurts his hand, so he won't be able to play piano again. Aoi arrives there and sees that Mika is also there. Aoi is really good at martial arts. They want to attack him as he is trying to save them. He starts fighting with them. Yuma is also trying to help him as there are many of them against only Aoi. Mika hears the sound of a man attacking Yuma, so she grabs a bar and tries to hit the man. However, things turn out to be bad as that man pulls in Yuma and his head gets hurt instead. He is taken to hospital and undergoes a surgery. Aoi takes the fault and tells the police that he is the one who hit Yuma and doesn't give Mika's name. He says that he hates Yuma and had a grudge against him. They take him to jail. Fortunately, Yuma is good now and doesn't file a complaint against him, but Aoi must spend some time in jail. Mika goes to the building where she used to go all the time, but they have taken out the piano from there. She visits Aoi in the jail. She asks him why he took the fault, and he should just tell them that she hit Yuma and not him. He taps on the glass 2 times, indicating no. She starts begging him to tell them the truth, but he then leaves. After that, Aoi refuses to see Mika as he wants her to forget him. His friend meets Mika and reads her the letter that Aoi wrote for her. He said that she is a very innocent person, and he doesn't deserve her at all. He wants her to be happy and continue to pursue her dreams and forget him completely as they will never meet each other again. She gets really sad because she has developed feelings for him too. Years pass, and she undergoes multiple surgeries where her eyesight gets better. She starts performing on stage, which was her dream. Yuma also visits her, but he can't play piano anymore. She tells him that she still misses Aoi. Yuma says that he has found out where he works now and gives the address to her. The past is shown where the day of the accident after Mika hit Yuma, Aoi approached her and wiped her tears and calmed her. He grabbed the bar and goes above Yuma. At that moment, police came and saw them. Aoi is out jail now and has started working somewhere far away to be away from Mika. Mika goes to his workplace and starts calling him loudly. Aoi suddenly hears her voice, but doesn't want to approach her. She goes around asking everyone about Aoi because she has never seen him before. However, he is hiding behind others, so she won't recognize him. One of his co-workers says that they have someone with that name. Then Aoi gets angry at him. She gets close, but he hides his face. When she is about to leave, the bell falls from his pocket. He picked up that bell in the past. She immediately recognizes the sound of the bell and approaches him, but he turns around. A car is about to hit her. He rushes to her and saves her. She recognizes him right away. They share a romantic moment together by staring at each other. The movie ends where they kiss each other. Even though she never saw him before, she recognized him when she saw his face. Thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned for upcoming recap videos. Bye, everyone!